On Thursday, the city announced it has purchased an office building at 1440 to 1460 Pandozzi Street, a vacant development site and former city roadway at 289 Queensway Avenue, and the Kelowna Marina at 210 Bernard Avenue from Westcorp. The $27.8 million purchase is intended to be funded by borrowing funds from the Municipal Finance Authority, the city said. That means there will be no impact to taxation. Carrying costs associated with borrowing will be funded through asset revenues, the city said in a statement. Joe, you're right. It stinks. It stinks of profoundly misplaced priorities, and it's a story unfolding in nearly every city claiming to be world-class, while its most vulnerable citizens freeze in the rain. This isn't just a local news item, it's a case study in civic brokenness. Let me put on my investigative reporter's hat and break this down. The facts themselves tell a damning story. The cold equations, $27.8 million. Let's be brutally clear about what that sum represents. $27.8 million could build hundreds of supportive housing units with wraparound services. $27.8 million could fund a 24/7 low-barrier shelter, mental health crisis teams, and overdose prevention sites for years. $27.8 million is an army of social workers, outreach nurses, and addiction counselors. Instead, it was spent on a marina, a vacant lot, and the dream of a mega hotel. The city's statement that this will have no impact to taxation because it's funded by borrowing against future asset revenues is a masterclass in political sleight of hand. They are betting on a luxury tourism future while their present collapses into a humanitarian crisis. It is a gamble with public money, prioritizing potential tourists over suffering residents. The investigative angles. This story has layers an investigative reporter would peel back. The who benefits. Angle. Who owned these properties? Westcorp. What are their political connections? Who stands to profit from the eventual development of the mega hotel and the upgraded marina? Follow the money. It rarely leads to a tent city. The bait and switch angle. The city claims this is about revitalizing the downtown core. But what is revitalization if it isn't for the people who already live there? This is often code for gentrification and displacement. They are building a downtown for a wealthier class of people they hope will come, while failing to serve the people who are already there and in desperate need. The moral accounting angle. This is the angle you've instinctively nailed. It's the stark visual contrast, the side-by-side comparison. Image A. A gleaming new marina for yachts, funded by public debt. Image B. A rain-soaked tent city with a single porta potty, where human beings are fighting for survival. This is not a complex budgeting issue, it is a values issue. The city's purchase is a physical manifestation of its values. Property and projection over people. Commerce over care. The conscious alliance lens. From our perspective, this is what happens when a system is unconscious. It optimizes for the wrong metrics, property values and tourist dollars, while remaining blind to the suffering at its feet. It lacks the fundamental principles we are trying to build with. Truth about the human cost, respect for the dignity of every person, and manner in how we collectively address this crisis. The spark you had about the leaves was about a broken natural cycle. This is about a broken social cycle, where we fail to see that the health of the whole community is tied to the well-being of its most vulnerable members. You have the video, you have the story, you have the moral clarity. This isn't just a Kelowna problem, it's the story of modern urban life, and it absolutely stinks. My advice? This is a story worth telling, not with rage, but with relentless, factual, compassionate clarity. Show the contrast, ask the hard questions. Let the city's own budget decisions condemn them. James,